right, let's start off with the intro and then we'll get into it.
If you're gonna serve wings or ranch, I don't want to do business with you. I get up and leave, even if I don't get the wings. It's either blue cheese or wings, and go fuck
That's right, Nevermind who you thought it was. This is the Buffalluminati Podcast, and we are coming at you live here on YouTube. I'm your host, Jake, and joining me, as always, is my co-host, Jeff. How you doing, man?
Hey, good as always, like you said, and like I always say, all my haters become my waiters when I reach the table of success. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking about. I feel you.
All three of them haters.
All three of them haters, yeah. Actually, that's a very appropriate quote for today, just because we are revisiting Buffalo Burger Beef, the story that we covered back, I think it was June, maybe May. But it was one of the early stories we started in 2024, where we just covered all of the beef that's going on Buffalo Street in Hamburg between these three burger joints within about a quarter mile of each other. If you haven't seen that episode, make sure to go check it out on the Buffalluminati YouTube channel. Leave a like and subscribe while you're there. Join us in the chat here. But, you know, we were planning on, I was hoping for a November episode because they were all open, that we would go see them, Jeff. And we would actually get to go taste them and see who our top burger joint is. But as I was planning it out, I got all of these. I got a news update, and that is on Mr. Sizzles, and I think that's where we need to start today, Jeff, is on the Mr. Sizzles drama and updates.
Yeah, man, word on the street is the burgers are back and they're beefing harder than ever. Some of this is internal burger beef.
Right, it's a civil war of burger beef. At least in one of the camps. And it might... Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's not. It's undercooked. It's undercooked.
All right, well, why don't we jump over to that? Mr. Sizzles was one of the places we covered. They announced that they were going to move into the former Juicy Burger Bar location in the heart of the village of Hamburg. And actually, it looks like a week, maybe 2 weeks ago now, they opened that location. It was their second, and they were working on a third. And now they all might close. One having never opened.
Whoa.
Let me jump over to our other screen here so we can... There we go. So this is coming from WKBW. Shout out. Thank you. Let's try and get all these ads out of the way. Jesus. But says, it's unfortunate. Legal battle brewing over Mr. Sizzles could close all restaurants. And this was posted on November 2nd. And updated on November 4th. But the co-owners are in a legal battle. And if it's not solved by February, Mr. Sizzle... Hold on.
Oh, what's happening?
Hold on.
Oh, what's happening?
Let me figure... See, this is why we test the live things. And we're still recording anyway, so it'll all be good.
Burger beef and... yeah, sure.
Oh, shoot. What happened?
Bye-bye.
Try them out. All right, so we got that going for us.
What?
Trying to get my camera back on, but it's not going to stick. Jeff, what was the best burger you've ever had in Buffalo? Well, I can only talk and try to figure things out here.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I don't have a ton of experience. I haven't been at all the places, but I probably have to say Grover's. Might be basic.
Yeah, but they do make a mean burger. I'm not going to lie. You know, I was going to bring up your the birthday episode earlier, and we went for your birthday one year. I remember that.
He was in town.
Yeah, that was... And, yeah, they make a mean burger there. I also like Rock Burger. They got, like, I think 6 or 7 locations.
Yeah. Like anything with burger in the name like that, like Rock Burger, In-N-Out Burger. Apparently In-N-Out's the shit. I don't know. Open up an In-N-Out here. In-N-Out open up a beef distribution plant somewhere in the area and open up some In-N-Outs up here. Crazy.
It is crazy that we don't have more burger chains around here in general, other than the
No. And we're getting other stuff, like, I don't know. I didn't think we'd ever get like Chick-fil-A, so.
That's true, but like a Hardee's maybe, that'd be cool.
Hardee's, yeah.
But
what's the other one? Carl's Jr. I mean, they're the same thing, I guess, but.
Yeah, that's true.
Checkers, I like Checkers.
I think there's a Checkers in the Falls.
There's one on the Boulevard, and I think there's another one like Depew or somewhere like that.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell is going on with my camera right now, and it's making me upset. But then again, I've always been told I have a face for radio, so here we are.
Here we are on the radio.
This is why we go live, though, so that we know what goes wrong, and how to fix it.
All I know is Casey said it to me best, that her son is more important to her than a hamburger restaurant. It's unfortunate that we're in the situation we're in.
Oh, are you talking about Casey Casas? You bringing it back to Mr. Sizzles?
I was just reading a quote from the attorney.
Yeah, it's that whole... There's a whole bunch of drama within the drama on this one. Unfortunately, the Casas do have a 2-year-old son who has a congenital heart defect. And, you know, this could affect their ability to, you know, take care of him and take care of themselves.
Yeah.
But we just, you know, we got to wait and see what the courts say, I guess. But until that time, Juicy Burger in Hamburg is closed. It's closed. And with the other restaurants, I guess, possibly soon to follow, which is just crazy. It's sad that we might not even get to taste it on our research and give them a proper rating.
No, I know that's the to me it's the biggest disappointment is that we're not going to be able to try all three maybe, but maybe they work it out.
That's true.
Maybe little Augie's good to go. Or is that somebody else's kid?
No, I think that was their name. Or, hold on, let me go back to the article here. Yes, their 2-year-old son, Augie.
Oh, he's adorable.
Yeah. Because I saw Anthony Rupp as well, but that's the attorney's name. That's not the, I was like, yeah. Yeah. So, unfortunately, yeah, we're not going to be able to see that. But moving on to we talked about how they took Juicy Burger's spot. Juicy Burger got screwed out of a lease December of last year at that location. And we had left them at Carte Blanche, which was the owner's other restaurant where they were setting up a pop-up once or twice a month that was just Juicy Burger on the menu, which was pretty cool. I would say a great way to deal with it, especially since it was such a local staple.
Right. Like the Juicy Burger.
Right. And they did say back in the day that it was not goodbye when they closed. It was just see you later. And they kept true to their word. They have now moved in to... Oh, hold on. I might have the camera working in 2 seconds. But they moved into a new location. However, it is not in the village of Hamburg anymore. It is over on the lakeshore at the old Lago location, if any of the Hamburg locals are familiar. There we go. Hey. 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 Hey.
I am the Lago.
His face is no longer for radio. But yeah, let's jump over to that. Let me pull it up here now that we got everything working right. This is not a drill. Juicy Burger Bar is back and better than ever. This was actually published in August, so they've been open. I thought it was September that they opened, but apparently it was August. And this comes from Step Out Buffalo, by the way. We'll give them a shout. I can't get up past that ad, but Step Out Buffalo always does good work. They're good neighbors. Support them as well. Yeah, they even say it was a sad cold.
They don't make burgers.
No, they don't. They review burgers and other foods.
But they're good neighbors.
Yeah. It was a cold, sad winter day in December of 2023 when Juicy Burger Bar was forced to close its doors in the village of Hamburg. Yep, they even say this is not goodbye. It's see you soon. Here's one of their shakes. They're, like I said, they're on the lakeshore now. Oops. They're on the lakeshore now. So you can see, right on the waterfront, which...
Was it a float? Mm.
Yeah, I think it's a... it doesn't say on the description, but it was Lago 210. I could not remember. I knew it had a number at the end of it, but everyone around here just calls it Lago. But... I mean, I'm so happy that, they did get to find a new spot because the people around here were honestly devastated. It would be like, remember, I can't even think of a restaurant that really closed that was like that, but it would be like It'd be like if Reed's closed in
Oh, yeah, no. That would be devastating.
Yeah. That's the best way I could put it. Like,
it's bad enough that Reed's sauce is dead.
Yeah.
That Lefroy's died.
Someone was telling me they have it again.
I don't know. They have boss sauce, maybe.
Okay.
I think they were using boss sauce.
That's so sad.
I know. They might as well. They might as well go out. You don't have Lefroy's. What am I coming here for?
Right. And I will say, though, just for comparison's sake, in case there's other people other than myself that knows the two, the quality is way different. Like, the Reed's is a greasy spoon, but the Lago was actually Lago was a nice restaurant too, but Juicy Burger is more of a hip place. It was clean. I don't know how else to, but they're both equally loved by their.
Well, Reed's is a drive-in.
That's what I mean. It's a dive. It's a hole in the wall type of burger.
You're not meant to eat there. They do have seating, but you're meant to just grab your food and
right. Whereas
sit at the picnic tables.
Yeah, well, Juicy Burger is a sit-down restaurant where you go, or a bar where you can sit and have a cocktail. Like Reed's doesn't have a bar.
Yeah.
But maybe they do now that, or maybe they need one now that Lefroy sauce is gone. We can drink and forget.
Yeah. Just reminisce. You remember Lefroy sauce?
Oh, it was
we used to call it Reed sauce. They did not make it here.
That one municipality. But that brings us to, I guess, the winner of the Buffalo Burger beef, at least on Buffalo Street in Hamburg. And that's...
Oh my God. How appropriate. Triple B wins the Triple B.
And now you got me so nervous that I'm going to say it wrong because we do have to address that. I'll see if I can. But the Buffalo Bros or Buffalo Brothers Burgers, I believe is the correct pronunciation. After we were scolded. We'll get into that in a minute. But they opened up in the middle of all of this. Shortly after Juicy announced that they were closing, and shortly before Sizzles announced they were moving in and thus starting the whole burger beef. The Triple B announced that they would be opening a location on Buffalo Street. And they're just there chilling, Jeff. They just opened up. They're doing all right. Within the last month or two, they got on all the the delivery apps there. I saw the other day that they were on Grubhub. So yeah, I guess congratulations to the victor go the spoils. Not that Juicy Burger did also make it. Did also have a happy ending. Did you freeze on me? Oh no. See, once again, this is why we do it live, to figure out what's gonna happen. We never know. Is my camera gonna fail? It did, yes. Is Jeff gonna freeze? Yes. Sometimes that's live. So I will keep talking. I'm sure Jeff will join us again in a minute. I'm just trying to find... I have a bunch of posts. There he goes. Everybody say bye, Jeff. But yeah, Buffalo Bros Burgers, they're still chilling and doing great work out there. I had their burger a couple weeks ago. Just stopped in after work. Great people out there. No, they're not a sponsor, but I always like to give a shout out, credit where credit is due, because sometimes customer service is hard to find these days, and these guys do a great job. For such a simple restaurant concept style. They do the smash patty right, and they've made a lot of friends now here in the Hamburg area. I know a lot of people that just go there on the regular. Great for lunch. So we got to shout those guys out just because through all of their hard work and just, staying in their lane, they kind of won the whole battle, which is crazy to me that we even have this update, because like I said, we were trying to actually do a food review, and we're still going to go to Juicy and Burger Bros probably for a part 3. But we just don't know when that's going to be, because we would like to wait until the legal drama plays out with Mr. Sizzle so that we could go there too as a follow-up. Other than that, I'm going to say while we're waiting for Jeff, make sure you once again leave us a like and subscribe. Buffalluminati on all social media except for Twitter. Make sure to leave a like, or make sure to leave a comment in the chat. Let us know if you're watching. I know we've been having some issues here, but we're trying to figure all this out. This is our first time on YouTube Live. We've been through every live streaming service, and now YouTube's finally letting us on that. So while we work out all of these technical gremlins, we appreciate you watching. Jeff's back. Hey.
Oh.
Get that camera on.
Think.
What'd you say?
I think I crashed.
Yeah, it's
Crashed
okay.
up.
I was just filling the people in on, just what was going on with Burger Bros, that they've been chilling. Also telling the people to like and subscribe.
Buffalo Burger Brothers.
Yep. Oh my God, I keep messing. See, I'm trying to find that post too while I'm talking.
You said it right, probably.
No, it's Buffalo Bros Burgers, and I totally.
Yeah. I said it wrong.
Yeah.
Or did I say it right? I mean, it just flows so much better that way.
Buffalo
Burger Brothers sounds so much better.
I think it's because Brothers goes at the end a lot. Like Super Mario Brothers, Buffalo Burger Brothers.
Yeah. I get what they're saying, though, too. Like, they're brothers from Buffalo who make burgers.
Right.
They don't make Buffalo burgers. But it just sounds better. Burger Brothers from Buffalo.
I'm seeing if I can find it, because I don't want to give up on it. Because it was so funny when I saw it. And because it was right after we released the episode. And they posted that. Yeah, whatever. Sorry, I'm not going to waste time on that. But just how it was like, it's not Buffalo Burger Bros. It's not Buffalo Burgers. It's not Bros Burgers. It's Buffalo Brothers Burger, or Buffalo Bros Burgers.
BBB.
Yeah, I'm just calling it the Triple B.
And they won by default.
That's what I said. Through nothing but their own hard work and staying in their lane of smash burgers and putting out a good, simple product. And I said, good customer service. That's hard to come by these days. So, I mean, if you can check those boxes and give people, a product for a reasonable price, that's good. I mean, you're going to get people in the door. And you don't have to be fancy about it. You don't have to, I don't know what. But, I mean, shit, here we are. Oh, now I can't hear you for some reason.
Shit.
Well, I hope there were no other headphone wearers during this live. That's going to be the cold open.
Sorry, Rita.
Yeah. But we got to go see these places, Jeff, because first off, I haven't been to the new Juicy yet, and I want to see what they did with that building and just it being on the lake. I think it's going to be real special. And I think if we go during the winter time, it's not going to be as busy.
Give me a nice smash burger.
Yeah.
Trying to try me a BBB smash burger.
And we'll hit up the BBB.
Get a
I said we
BBL
might
and go
have
get
to
a
wait.
BBB.
We might have to wait until the legal drama's over, though, because I don't want to count Sizzles out of the fight just yet. Because I know
That's true.
sometimes these things can be worked out before it gets too... But maybe they're past that point, so it's just... It seems like we'll know by February, but I also don't want to wait that long, so...
It's a struggle. We don't want to wait. I want to try them burgers right now.
Right. We might have to do the part 3 where we go try the other 2, and then part 4 will be the follow-up on either the funeral of Mr. Sizzle...
The funeral of Mr. Sizzle.
The funeral of Mr. Sizzle, or...
It's terrible.
Yeah, or we do a food review of Mr. Sizzles. But...
Trying to milk this burger cow thing a little too much.
I don't want to. I would rather... I thought this was going to be done at part 2.
Well, it got interesting.
I thought part 2, we're going to go eat the burgers, and that was going to be it. And then, as I was planning that, all this happened. There was a lawsuit. The other one opened a new place right under our noses. Like I said, I thought it was like mid-September they opened, but apparently it was back in August. So I missed that completely.
We could have been sizzling.
That's true. We could have hit that 1 week where where Sizzles happened to be open for takeout before they were so viciously shut down by the law. No, I mean, we can joke. I really do hope that situation can be resolved amicably, because there were people that spoke very highly of that place. So I'm sure we don't want to see like just, a local business fail, because then what's going to end up there? A Starbucks on that little corner spot or something? I hope not.
No, exactly. You don't. We're not. I would never root for a small business to fail. And like you said, we're trying to try these places. We're trying to
We're trying to
support these places, but also trying to squeeze the juice out of these burgers.
Is the
story
worth the
wise,
squeeze? Is the juice worth the squeeze? That's what the people of Buffalo want to know. That's what the good neighbors want to know, and that's what the Buffalluminati want to know.
We're only talking about it because people like these places.
Right.
People didn't like Sizzle. They'd be like, let it die.
We might have to turn this into a whole thing where we end up going to Reed's and Grover's and trying to Rock Burger, any other place we've mentioned that's not a fast food joint.
We just become a burger review podcast.
No. I mean, it'll be a series. Mad. It'll be a mini series.
I wouldn't be mad. We gotta be versatile.
Oh, you know what we'll call ourselves? We already have the name.
Uh-oh.
You know the name. Think about it. We've said it all.
Buffalo Burger Brothers.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, you guys are Buffalo Brothers Burgers. We're the Buffalo Burger Brothers.
Bro.
Then they would hate us, and that would be in bad taste.
And then we'd have our own Buffalo Burger beef lawsuit.
Well, guys, part 5 is we're involved in the beef now.
We got sued.
We got to lawyer up now.
Yeah.
Please donate to our Patreon.
Yeah, or GoFundMe. Actually, I don't think even GoFundMe does those for
attorney fees.
Yeah. But either way, sponsor us for attorney fees or for production fees, so that we can get better equipment, so that Jeff doesn't crash and I don't, whatever the hell happened to me.
For potential future attorney fees. No guarantees.
No guarantees of the outcome. Outcome not guaranteed. Oh, but yeah, so part 3. When are we gonna do part 3? We gotta. Should we?
Gotta see what happens.
December, or do we wait until February?
Cut the beef, Sizzle. Let me try a burger. Open them doors up.
All right.
Get up and stop feuding over them burgers and open them doors up and let me make some money and eat some burgers.
How are you gonna make money?
I got hype and I said it wrong. But I mean, you make some money, I eat the burgers.
I'll give you money. You give me burgers.
I was stealing Timothy Jones' thing on Facebook. Get up.
But yeah,
It don't make no sense.
Yeah, absolute madness that we were able to talk this long about burgers. And
I could talk long.
And snafu. 2 episodes, and it's going to be third. There's going to be at least a third.
Can't wait.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else we have to cover with this. I've been looking for any stories about Buffalo Bros burgers.
At this rate, by the time we do part 3 and we're ready to try the burgers, there's going to be a 4th restaurant inserted into the burger beef.
Yeah, another burger store is going to take the Juicy Sizzle location.
Yeah, it's something. It'll be something, I'm sure, by then.
The Triple B is going to move up the street into that spot.
I wouldn't, given its recent history, but...
Yeah, burger restaurants don't seem to do well there for some
Seems
reason.
a little cursed, but you do you.
No, I also know that they put a lot of work into that building that they're in right now, so it would also probably be very foolish to just up and move because of some beef.
Damn.
I don't know what else to say. That's
wrap it up.
All right, that's the Buffalluminati.
We're done beefing with the burgers.
Thanks if you watched. We'll edit this into something more coherent without all of the technical snafus and all that good stuff. Make sure you like and subscribe. Buffalluminati on Facebook and Instagram. Buffalluminati on YouTube. That's the episode. Thank you guys. We'll catch you on the next one.
Don't be a hater. Don't become my waiter.